Hello, everybody. I'm very happy that you are again with us today. And as always, we are going to speak about hypnotherapy. But today I have a special guest with a really special story. And in a few moments, he will share it with us. And all of that also has to do with hypnotherapy. Matic, my guest today, um, at one point at his life, he had a really big problem with stress. And if you have stress at this moment, maybe his story, his life story, will help you overcome stress. And maybe you will find an easier way, if I can say, or different way um, to change that stress to something else, or even to lower the pressure of everyday life. Anyway, uh, for beginning, I would like to welcome Matic, and I'm really happy that you are together, that you are today with us. So
Yeah,
welcome,
thanks
Matic.
for
Mhm.
yeah, thanks for inviting me. I'm also glad to be here to be part of this journey. So yeah, and I am looking forward to share my story.
Oh, perfect. I'm pretty sure that this story will be very interesting to everybody. So stay with us and listen the story till the end, because I think that you will learn a lot of things about hypnotherapy, how beneficial it can be, and how it can be a life changer. So, for to start, uh, uh, let me ask you, Matic, because I mentioned stress. So, if you may say years ago, how that stress started in your life?
Yeah, I had a lot of stress. Uh, as a kid, I was pretty lazy. So yeah, whatever I worked, I didn't like it. I worked as a bartender for 2 months in a storage house for 1 month, and I didn't like any of this kind of job. So
Mhm.
I was thinking maybe I can start playing poker, and
Oh.
it will be really easy. Yeah, it will be really easy. I'll be just sitting in front of the computer, clicking buttons, playing cards, and I will be making money. And yeah, I said to myself, this will be like really easy job, but it turns out that it was really hard way to make money playing poker, because poker is not like gambling. It's behind the poker is just a lot of math, and yeah, you need the, to make decisions every few minutes, like big decisions, because you are playing for real money, and this can impact your mental health, and you are constantly under stress, because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You need to deal with this kind of situations.
Mhm.
And yeah, uh, I can share some my beginnings with poker, because there the stress started to happen to me. I was starting to playing poker. I was not good at it. I thought it would be much easier getting money from the games, but it turned out that I needed to learn a lot. And when I learned, I was constantly under pressure, because yeah, you lose if you don't make good decisions. You lose, and you also need to make money to pay for I don't know, for groceries, and for daily expenses, and like for gasoline. Yeah, and so that's when my my stressful season started. I remember when I was like in the first year, when I, for one, really, like, I can say one stupid mistake, I like lost in one click 100 or 200 euros. It was something like that. I don't know how much, but it was a lot of money for me at that time. And I remember when I clicked and I realized that I made this mistake, I went to the toilet and I puked.
Mm,
And when this happened, yeah, all alarms, all rings, alarms started to ring, and that I need to change something because I would not survive in this environment for too long if I will be in this kind of state, of this kind of mental state. And also, like, my day was like looking pretty different than like normal than day from like normal people, because I wake up at 2 p.m. I was like so tired that I barely could do anything. I was just lying on the couch for 1 hour. I was so tired, burnt out, and then I ate something. I started, and then at, I don't know, at 5, 6, I started to play poker, and I played for, I don't know, 6, 7 hours till 1 a.m. because I was playing in some American sites.
mhm,
Yeah, and when you are in this kind of situations, the adrenaline is just constantly kicking in, and I could not fall asleep. So I stopped playing poker at 1 a.m. and then I could not fall asleep till, I don't know, 3 a.m.
yeah,
And yeah, I was not like sleeping optimal, and this was like 5 days a week, maybe six. And the seventh day, I was so burnt out and so under stress that I could not do anything.
yeah, I
So how I
understand.
dealt, yeah,
Yeah.
how I dealt back then. Back then, I probably went out and started drinking,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. And
Yeah,
then next day, I was hangover, and then just repeat
yeah.
the story. And
Yeah.
I
Let
said
me
I
let
cannot.
me ask you something. You
Yeah,
said that you were not happy with the jobs and that you wanted to start playing poker. That was like a cool idea that may bring a lot of money to you. So, as I understood, you started gambling or playing poker on internet. Am I right? So you were not
yeah.
playing it
Yeah, I
live
played.
in casino or something. So it was online. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. It was just online. I didn't like playing in the casinos because I did not like the atmosphere there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just played online
Okay.
for like 7
And
years.
you mentioned that you were losing money, and that after you lost 1 or 200 euros, which was a lot of more money than today, you went to toilet and puke, and that you were playing uh, 6 days per week, and on the seventh there was like a burnout.
Yeah.
Now, were you winning?
Yeah, at that time I was winning, but I was under a lot of pressure. And
Mm-hmm.
then I could handle this pressure for 2 years and 4 years, and then I became a father. I became a father, and it
So you
was,
were gambling all the time for 2, 3 years, right?
yeah, but I would not say gambling because it's not
Yes.
a gamble. I would
Yeah.
just say playing poker because, yeah,
Yeah.
this was my job. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
when I became a father, I said to myself, I cannot do this life anymore because I want to be with my family, with
So
my
at
daughter.
at one moment something click in you. Okay, so you are playing poker for 2, 3 years, and also at that moment you are under stress constantly. You are in burnout. You are in constant a lot of pressure because you are also losing, but you have a life. You have to go to supermarket to buy groceries, to pay rent, and also at that moment you became father, and then something click in you from inside, or how it happened that little change in you when you realize that something has to become different. What click in you
Yeah,
does? Yeah.
yeah, I had a totally wrong lifestyle for family life.
Mhm.
And I also needed to find new ways how to deal with stress because, as I said previously, I don't know, I went out to party and I was partying all night. Then next day I was sleeping till, I don't know, again till 4 p.m. And then I was hangover probably. and then I just the next day I started playing again. But this kind of lifestyle is not working if you have a family. So yeah, I
So you were
my
also partying, drinking. Am I
yeah
understand?
yeah
Yeah.
yeah yeah
Also, before we start from your starting of change life, uh, is it okay to mention Las Vegas? You were at Las Vegas. Were you partying there? How you went to Las Vegas?
yeah.
You went there to play poker, or what were you doing in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I went there with my friends. Yeah, we were staying at the Caesar Palace. It's quite a famous hotel, and we were like partying. And I also played a little bit of poker because yes, you go to Vegas, you play poker, you play a roulette. It's like
Yeah,
standard. If you are there, you cannot miss this
yes.
chance to
That's a lifestyle there.
have this experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we were like partying. We were going around. We visited Grand Canyon, and it was like funny 7 days. I
No,
would say.
perfect. So now let's go to the starting of your change, if I may call it like that.
Yeah,
So you became father. What changed in you?
yeah. You have this feeling, this inner voice, this bigger responsibility. You need to take care of the child, and you want to give your child the best, and
Mhm.
you want to give yourself. So then I searched online, and my friend was also who was a poker player, also went to the hypnotherapist, and she really helped him. She was really good.
What
And
was his, if I may call it, issue? What was your friend's, if I may call it, issue? So he went to hypnotherapist.
I don't know exactly because
Mhm.
it was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but yeah, it's
But it helped
long.
him. He shared the
Yeah, it
story
helped
with you,
him.
and it helped him. So because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
helped
because
him, you wanted to try hypnotherapy. Am I right?
yeah, yeah, of course. I wanted change, but I did not know where to start. For example, I was like practicing yoga, meditating, but I did not get the results I wanted.
What
So
uh,
this
what uh,
hypnotherapy,
what uh, what results you wanted?
I wanted to be more calm, that I can be with that to be present with my wife, with the kid. I want to have more free time, and then that I can just say, okay, I played poker. The results were good. The results were bad. I'm now here. I'm not stressful at all.
So you
Uh,
you wanted to get rid of stress? Yes, am I
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
of course, because the poker was like always in my mind, and it was like a burden, like a burden to me.
Mm-hmm,
So yeah, and when I started, the first session was quite amazing. I already feel the change in me, and
mm-hmm,
my decisions in poker were better. I was more focused when I played. I had more time for the family, and it was just this mental process that I was not when I was with family. I was with them, and when I was playing poker, I had more focus for the same results. I played less time, and I really improved. Also, uh, I could dealt with stress better. So yeah, the stress was present, but it did not make so big an impact to me.
mm-hmm. So
If you know what I'm trying to say.
yes, yes. So as I understand, you went to hypnotherapist, and after that, you felt that the stress doesn't impact you very much. Is it okay for you to share a little bit what was the session about? Because it's like a huge change. You know, for many years you are under constant stress, and then the next moment you didn't change a lot of things in your everyday life. Yes, of course, you wanted change because you have your father now, you have family, you want to be with them together, but also you continue playing poker. So what was that huge difference? Is it okay with you a little bit to share the session? What you were working at up at that session?
Yeah, I think I was working to better deal with the stress and with the stressors that you know that I that I said, yeah, this is my job. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, and then also I was working to sleep better, and it was like a snowball. I
Mm-hmm.
started to sleep better. I had more focus. I had more time. I started to eat healthy. I I did not drink. I instead of that I went running, and it was like snowball. With every therapy, my mental health was better. I could handle stress more and more and more. Also, my habits changed. I don't know. I did not go to McDonald's, but I ate like apple every day when I woke up, and yeah,
Yeah,
I completely
but
changed
yeah,
the lifestyle.
perfect. But what do you think? Why that changed? Or is that something because you wanted, or is it also because you felt like this is better for me and I want it? How at the next moment after session you became something else, if I may call it like that?
Yeah, of course. I wanted this. I wanted this change, but I had a lot of like programs which were in me, which were old programs, how to dealt with stress. And with hypnotherapy, I changed these programs.
Mhm.
I went,
How?
I
Is
can,
it okay to share a little bit
yeah,
how?
of course. Of
Yes.
course. I remember one session when I went to the hypnotherapist, and she put me in my childhood memory, and I
Hmm.
was exploring this childhood memory. I I saw this memory in hypnotic trance. Uh, I I changed the program in this kind of memory, and I was getting new projections how I can react when I'm in a stressful situation,
Hmm.
and I gathered new ways of dealing with stress, with everyday situations, and when you start doing this, start turning your old programs you don't want anymore to the new programs you wish to have. They become your reality, and it's like a snowball. With every therapy, with every program you change, it's just your life is getting better and better, and it's getting into the way you like it.
Perfect. That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So now after so many years, you are now became one. So you became hypnotherapist, am I right?
yeah.
How you end up like becoming one? How was how that idea came to you to become one?
Yeah, if we are going back, when I was playing poker, doing hypnotherapy sessions as a client, yeah, I was doing this, and then some 1 year, some time ago, I made a course, course, no,
Okay,
course of
okay.
self hypnosis. Yeah, and I was doing this self hypnosis like every day, and it made a really good impact
Mm-hmm.
on my mind, on my mental health, on my physical health. And yeah, I started doing this, and then I also sign up for courses. And at the end, I went to Iceland, and
Iceland, yeah.
yeah, Iceland, and with my wife for I don't know, for 10 days. And I
Mm-hmm.
said to myself, there I will be completely offline. I will not think about poker. And that time, I also started trading and investing because there was a cryptocurrency boom. And yeah, this is like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and this kind of stuff. And I was like offline for 10 days. And then I saw that the world exists if, if I'm not online. And actually, I was really, really happy.
Mm-hmm.
And we went around the island, for we were driving for 7 days, and we were in the nature, and this was like a vacant call for me,
Mm-hmm.
because when I came back from that trip, I completely changed my life, and I also said to myself, yeah, what's the next step I can do? And then I saw that school of hypnotherapy, and I signed up for this school. And after 3 years, I graduated, and now I'm doing the therapist.
Congratulations. So if I understand correctly, you went to Iceland, and you think that that was there happened actually the call,
Yeah,
if I may say it. Uh, so what was your experience on that island? You mentioned that you were in nature more, but also I heard, I don't know if it's correct that Iceland is nature of Iceland is amazing and unique. Is it true?
yeah. Is it true? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's really nice. Whenever you go around the island, you see waterfalls. You see,
Mm-hmm.
this is like it's similar like Slovenia, where I come from. Yeah, and I really enjoy it. And we were in the nature like 24/7. We were like sleeping in some bungalows. We were driving around. Yeah, no TV, no telephones, nothing, no computer, and it was like really really nice. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I got this inner voice. Yeah, this is the way it should be. You don't need to be under stress, don't need to be burnout, but here's like a new way of living, and you,
Mm-hmm.
you you can have this way of living. Just just start, get going. I don't know, meditate more, do more self hypnosis. You can also sign up to a school. So yeah, I took the steps, and yeah, here I am now.
Perfect, perfect. So after many years now, from your position, how you look at that stress that you had?
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
actually very glad to
mhm,
be in this kind of stressful times, stressful situations, because I really improved my mental health, because I needed to improve it. And I, like I said, I'm happy because I had the opportunity to learn new ways, and hypnotherapy really helped me to learn new ways, and the effect was like really almost instant. And right now I still have stress, but I don't felt it. I don't feel it. Like I'm
it
going.
doesn't impact your life so much
It,
at that
yeah,
level.
yeah. It does not impact my life. I can function like normal, even if I'm under stress, even if I need to work, I don't know, 10 hours per day, or make some difficult decisions, but I sleep good. I sleep good, I eat good, I feel good. And I have time for my family, time for my friends, and yeah, time to read books. And I think I'm overall in better physical health, mental health,
Perfect,
and I
perfect,
have like good coping mechanisms to deal with stress.
perfect, perfect.
Or yeah, and
Mhm.
with this kind of mechanism, I also prevent to burn out, because a lot of people are now under stress and they are like burning out. But yeah, if you just change some programs, some beliefs, and some habits, you can prevent all of this.
Perfect. What an amazing message. So for the end, do you have any message for our audience? It can do some, it can have something with hypnotherapy, but not necessarily. So do you
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
message? Yes?
Actually, I have. I would just like to say that the power is within you. You have the capabilities to change your life, to change the way your life is going, you change the direction your life is going. Just start. I don't know. Start. Be active about it. If you
Hmm.
maybe
Take
read a book,
actions.
take actions, read a book. It can be just to read a book, go to a walk in the nature, I don't know, do some meditation, maybe yoga, maybe hypnotherapy, which I truly recommend because yeah, it's really powerful tool to start changing your life.
Perfect, perfect. And
Yeah,
tell
and
me,
also I
Matit,
would like
yes,
yeah,
yes,
also I would like to say if you go to the therapy, the therapist is not changing you. You are
hmm
changing yourself, and it was always you who is changing yourself, and you
perfect,
have the power to change yourself.
perfect, perfect. So, Matit, how can somebody get in touch with you if they want to book a session?
Yeah, I can give you a link. It's like osenekmatits.com,
hmm
where you can find more information about me. You can write me an email or contact me by phone. I have an office in Slovenia, in the city of Kran. So yeah, I'm working there,
Perfect.
and yeah,
Thank you very much, Matit.
yeah. Thank you for having me.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.